welcome back to my channel. It's Glowing Budgets, where every day we are learning, growing, and glowing spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I set up and start my cash envelopes, as well as my savings and sinking funds envelope. So for my cash envelope, this is key to making sure that you're not overspending, to making sure that you have enough each paycheck to be spending for your specific needs and necessities, and it's just going to keep you on track with your goals. So what you do is you have to look at your paycheck each week or bi-weekly or monthly, and you have to set aside and determine what specific amount you need for each specific category. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my categories for my family. We've already been spending a little bit for this week, but our first envelope is groceries. When the pandemic started, our grocery bill got way higher, but with meal prepping and meal planning, I have learned how to decrease it. So we're anywhere between $100 to $160 a week for groceries. Then I have a gas envelope. We usually only fill up our tank once a week. Home necessities and toiletries. So home necessities and toiletries, this is for things like toilet paper, paper towels, toothpaste, shampoo, soap, all of the things that you need in your home, cleaners, anything like that. So I kind of look at our inventory of what we have and what we need for the week, and I allot a specific amount of money for that. Diapers, I do have a toddler, however he's just been potty trained, so we are getting him out of diapers. Pet, so this is specific for if you have any pets. Health, so I have this envelope specifically for any medications that we need for the week or things like that. Spending, so this is just kind of like a miscellaneous spending. And so you know that if you are spending something that's outside of any of these envelopes, you will have this money for the week, but I always like to set it kind of low, but also enough to have a comfortable amount in case something comes up where you're gonna need the money. Then I have my son's envelope. I have a gift card in here right now, but basically this is just spending money for him, like on behalf of us as his parents. So if we know he wants like a toy that week or books or something like that, this is his envelope for that. Beauty, we don't have anything in it this week, but this is for, you know, the nails or haircuts, things like that. And one off, this is specifically for if I know we have an expense coming up for the week or the month, I'll go ahead and put it in the one-off category because it's not something that's consistent. So this is the breakdown of my cash envelope, and you guys, this is a lifesaver. I'm telling you, if you know you have to go get groceries, you just take it right out and you bring it with you, and then you put the change specifically back where it goes. So that's the cash envelope. Now I have combined my savings envelopes with my sinking funds, and I do have a lot of envelopes in here, and that's because I want to be really strategic with my saving. I don't want money just kind of floating around and getting wasted. I want to make sure that I'm specifically strategically setting up our finances. So a lot of the things in here right now are not a priority. I'll explain that kind of as I go along. So you have to determine things that are necessary for you to be saving. I do want to point out that I do have separate savings account already in the bank. I do have certain investment accounts already in the bank. I do have separate investment accounts for my son and his future. So those are separate things that I have going on in the bank, and that is separate from this envelope here. So the first one, because we do have 4 installments a year for our house that we own, I set aside money each paycheck for property taxes so that when those installments come out, we have that money ready to go. Emergency savings, this is something that we're working on. All of this is kind of new, so you'll see that a lot of the envelopes don't actually have money. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to kind of watch my progress and see how my finances grow over time with this method. So emergency savings, the goal is $1,000, and this is really just self-explanatory. Anytime there's an emergency or some type of fund that you haven't planned for, you'll go into this one. Once I do hit 1,000, it will obviously go into the bank. This is just planning ahead for my son's daycare come the fall. This is something separate. This is for holidays, so Easter, Christmas, things like that. Just small amounts in the beginning of the year I'm going to start putting towards it, so that way towards the end of the year with things like Christmas and stuff, we will have money saved up for that. Car maintenance, so this is going to be for things like oil changes or just like a safety net anytime something could go wrong with our car. Right now our car is new and good, so this is for birthdays and gifts. Again, like I said, not all of these have anything in them right now. Back to school, this is just something that you can even just put small little dollars every once in a while here and there, and by the time back to school rolls around, you'll have a good amount for supplies and things like that. Family time, anytime we want to go out and do something as a family. Right now we're all on lockdown, so that's not really something that's being funded right now. Date night, anytime my husband and I do things like takeout and stuff like that. And I just wanted to show you this to give you an idea and to help you brainstorm for your own, so that you can really be strategic with your savings. So this is clothes for my husband, myself, and my son. Home reno, we do own a new home, so this is more for like decor, furniture, things like that, anything we want to buy new. Wants, this is more just for my husband and I, anything that is not a need or a necessity, just something that we can save up for over time, whether it's like some electronic that you want, or some little thing for yourself, or tattoos, whatever it might be. Vacation, this is going to eventually be my $5 savings challenge, but for now I just kind of sometimes put some extra change that I have rolling around. Debt snowball, I'm gonna go into this in a completely separate video. Baby number 2, we are not planning for a baby as of yet, but that is going to be happening within the next couple of years, hopefully, so I do want to kind of get a head start on that. I have a boss envelope just in case I have any ideas in the future of things that I want to, well, I do have ideas of things for the future to start kind of my own little businesses, so that will be funding that. This is actually some money that I owe my dad, so I'm gonna be working on that. Like I said, we did buy a brand new home, but it is not our forever home. We are going to be, in the next couple of years, hopefully upgrading to a bigger forever type home, so this is going to be saving for that, so whether we're going to have to do renovations and things like that. And this is for my son's future. Like I said, I do have investments already in the bank for him, but this is just going to be a separate one that I'm going to start saving for him for his future, for things like if he wants to buy his first car or a first down payment on a first home way in the future. This is kind of going to be a little security net for him. This is how I set up my cash and savings envelopes. I hope it was helpful, and stay tuned. I have lots more videos coming your way, lots more cash envelope stuffing, sinking fund stuffing, and just a lot more financial tips, and just to watch my journey financially grow, because remember, we are learning, growing, and glowing. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.